product rule tables, one of my favorite things, I think, because I don't know why it confuses some people if they've never gone over it, but it also is like the easiest thing you'll ever do. So if we never go over this and you see this on the AP test, you're probably thinking, what in the world is going on? But if you go over it, you're like, oh man, this is so easy. So honestly, I should have you guys think about this. I shouldn't even put a video on it, because I think it's thinking through this and trying to do it on your own without me even explaining it is actually what's more beneficial. So we want to find f prime of 4. Now realize big F is represented by little f times g. So what we're going to do is we got to do that multiplying. So we got to do the product rule. So that's f prime of x times g of x plus f of x times g prime of x. And, well, we want f prime of 4, right? So I'm going to go ahead and substitute all those x's with a 4. Okay, now f prime of 4, if we look here, f prime of 4 is 0, so I'll just go ahead and substitute that in. That's 0 times g of 4 is 13 plus f of 4 is negative 4 times g prime of 4 is 8. So 0 times 13 is 0 minus 32 is just negative 32. So that means f prime of 4 is equal to negative 32. Pretty easy, right? I mean, the same thing over here, you just do the same thing. So let's look at one that's a little bit more tricky, and I've seen this kind of stuff show up on the AP. So they're saying let f be a function such that f of 2 is 3 and f prime of 2 is negative 1. And you're like, why are they doing this? You'll see. Let g be the function g of x equals x squared. Let g be a function defined as g of x equals f prime of x times g of x. All right. So this being the product, g prime of x, we have to do the product rule when we do g prime, because g is a product of two functions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do f prime times g plus f times g prime. Same exact thing, right? This hasn't changed a bit. Just this time, we don't know what f, the function f is, but we have some values from it. We do know what g is, though. G is x squared. So I'm going to rewrite this. So f we don't know, but g is x squared. So I'll put times x squared. And then plus f of x. We also don't know what f of x is. But we know that g prime, well, since g was x squared, that g prime would be 2x. So now let's go ahead and find g prime of 2. So we just plug a 2 in for the x's. And f prime of 2, I wonder what that is. Well, they gave it to us. It's negative 1. Then 2 squared is 4. Then f of 2 is 3, given to us as well. Times 2 is 4. So we get negative 4 plus 12, which is 8. And this one's really similar. Just this time we get to deal with the square root of x. So it's a little bit more fun if you ask me. But same exact idea. You go through the same procedures. If you have any questions on that, just let me know, and we can go over that in tutoring or something.